Let's go to our next guest now. Let's go to the magic of Skype. Let's welcome in Mr. Sugar Rashad Evans to the show. There he is. Holy moly. That is unbelievable.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Not only do you have the mustache, what's going on with the hair?
I just got to let it grow out a little bit. Nah.
Oh, no. Did you put us on hold?
Oh, I didn't. Wait a second.
Oh, there you are.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
Okay, well. All right, well,
What's going on with the hair? Is that real?
No, I'm actually doing it for like a movie part. I'm doing it for not a movie, for like a TV show part. So that's what I have. I got the hair.
So
the genre's 1950s. So I'm an old throwback 1950s dude.
You look great. You've never looked better.
That's the first time I ever heard you tell a lie.
Now, are you on set right now?
Yeah, I'm on set right now. Yeah.
What can you tell us more about this show that you're trying out for, or auditioning for, or a part of?
Yeah, it's a show. It's called Magic City.
Okay.
It's on Cinemax, and I got like this little small little role in there. So something fun to do. It's right down the street from my house, not too far. In Miami, we're recording, so I decided to give it a shot. It's pretty fun though. So fun day shooting.
You're saying it's on Cinemax, right?
Yeah, Cinemax. It's on Cinemax.
So it's not one of those Skinemax films, right?
No, it's not a Skinemax.
Just checking. Now, by the way, the mustache is looking fantastic. That is real, and you are doing that for Movember. Tell us about how that's going. Are people supporting you as you're growing this bad boy out?
Yeah, people are supporting me, man. It's kind of crazy too, because it's something like I look crazy. I look crazy with it on, but it's fun. You know, it's very fun, and people ask me why you got your face looking like that, and then I tell them why I got it, and just by me telling them and stuff like that, it serves its purpose in itself, which is to bring awareness to men's health issues, prostate cancers, and cancers like that. So, it's serving its purpose, and it's something that it was fun to be a part of.
Any chance you keep the mustache because it looks so good on you?
There is a chance. There is a chance. I like the mustache. I do like it. I just don't like shaving my face too much. I like to just let it grow on all bird like. But I think I might just I might keep it. I might keep it at least just for this fight though.
Wow.
At least.
Okay, so you talk about this fight. Is it confirmed that you are fighting Antonio Rogerio Nogueira on Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah, it's confirmed. We're fighting.
Now, do you like that matchup? When it first was announced, some of your fans were tweeting me that they didn't love the matchup. What do you think of it?
You know what? With the UFC, especially in my weight class, there's a bunch of guys that are tough, and everybody's trying to be number one. Everybody's trying to get up to that spot. And I think Nogueira, he's one of those guys who he wants to take a hold of the top echelon of my weight class, and to do that he has to go through me. So it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to really show everybody. Even though I took some time off, I'm still one of the best guys out there. So it's pretty good.
Are they calling you out?
What's that?
Are they calling you to leave, or can you still stick around for a bit?
I can stick around for a little bit.
Okay. We got a few minutes left with you, Rashad. We appreciate it. Why did you take such a long break? I mean, when you haven't fought since April, why take almost a year off by the time you return?
There's a lot of things that I had to work through. Some being personal issues, and just getting some things straightened out in my life personally, and as well as just let my body heal up a bit. I went from fighting Phil Davis, and after that I fought John Jones, and those camps were pretty much right on top of each other, so I didn't really get a chance to allow my body to heal up like I needed to do in between fights. So I was nursing a little bit of injuries, and it gave me an opportunity to kind of clear my head on some personal issues that I needed to take care of.
Are you still considering going down to 185 at some point, or is that done?
Well, it all depends. It all depends on this weight cut. If I cut down during training camp, and I'm my weight is coming off pretty easy, and I'm at 210 way before I have to be down low, then that may be an option I may be able to explore. But the problem is my legs and my butt, man. Is kind of big, and it's hard to cut that down.
Okay, and on Saturday, I know you were watching UFC 154. Your good friend George St-Pierre was fighting. Also, Carlos Condit, who was once a member of the same team as you at Jackson's camp. Who are you rooting for?
I had to go GSP all the way. That's where that's where we all started. Training and working with GSP for years, so I can't go against the grain. I love Carlos. Carlos is a really good guy, but GSP is my guy.
And what do you think of his performance? He hasn't fought in a while. You had a knee injury once. I mean, what do you think of him in his return?
I thought it was outstanding. I thought it was outstanding right off the gate. He did something to Carlos, and which really really changed it out from the beginning. He put him on a black line, the outside edge of the cage, and he kept him on that black line, and he pretty much just kept him on his heels the whole time. And it's really hard to mount an offensive attack when you're on your heels and you're backing up. So that was something very George did right out the gate. And the only time he did get in trouble is when he was Carlos was pushing forward and he got caught with that left high kick.
Do you think he has a shot against Anderson?
Oh yeah. I definitely think he has a shot against Anderson. One thing about Anderson is this right here. If Anderson's a great fighter, I mean. But one thing with Anderson is that he has such a problem with defending the takedown. And then on the ground, even sometimes he allows people to advance position way too much. You see when Chael Sonnen, the second time he fought him, he took him down. And then before the end of the round was over, he had him in a mount. You get a guy like George St-Pierre in a position like that, Anderson may not make it to another round. And he's going to get taken down. So what it comes down to is, does George have enough razzle dazzle in order to get in to take a shot? And I say yes.
So you're going on the record right now. You think George beats Anderson?
I think so. I think that George beats Anderson. Yeah, I really do.
Will you help him train for that fight?
Yeah, I'll help him train. Yeah, George is my boy, man. I love Anderson to death. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I got to go with George.
Okay, and last thing, what do you think of Chael getting the next shot against John Jones? Do you think that's good for the division and the sport?
I mean, you know what? I think that is good for the sport. I think it's good for the sport. It needs to be some excitement, something happen. I think that Chael definitely got what it takes to not only bring it as far as talking, but he can actually bring it when the fight comes too. So it's going to be interesting and exciting to see what happens. You have John Jones and one of the greatest champions in the making, and in the history of UFC in the making, and he gets a chance to beat up somebody he don't like. So we all got to fight, and we got to be on the contracts and stuff like that. But it makes it that much better when you don't like somebody and then you get to beat them up. So it should be interesting to see what happens. This show on Tough is probably gonna be crazy.
You friends with John yet, or are you guys still kind of on the outs?
I mean, I'm respectful. And he's respectful. So I just leave it at that. I don't really see no reason why I should hold any animosity. I mean, things happen in life. We fought. He was a better man at night, but we'll get to do it again.
All right. Rashad, we really appreciate it. You're looking better than ever, as I mentioned. I mean, I just wish I could look at this picture of your face all day long. It's unbelievable. The hair, the mustache. Where can people learn more about? And by the way, on your Instagram, you're great on Instagram. I believe your name is Sugarfly79, right? You had an unbelievable outfit. As you were watching UFC 150, you were looking flyer. That you were Sugarfly on Saturday. I mean, it's unbelievable. Well,
bring the funk back. I'm trying to bring the funk back.
Where can people learn more about what you're doing with Movember?
You can go to Movember.com. They have a lot of information. I'm on Team Roots of Fighting, and I'm on the U.S. side of it. So I mean, it's just something very good. Movember.com. It'll break down the whole history, some of the greatest stats you ever seen. They have a place where you can donate money and everything like that. So I mean, it's just a good cause, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
definitely donate. And I want to let people know that there is a great show called Rashad Evans Fighter's Cut. It premieres as a special UFC Tonight next Tuesday. That's November 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern. It is an intimate look as a fighter sits back and relives his past fights. You will be looking back at your big wins over Chuck Liddell and Forrest Griffin. Great show. I hear great things about it. You excited about it?
Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited about it. I remember doing it, and just having a chance to go through it and the process. There's things that I forgot about, and then when you watch it and you got to get the play-by-play and just being very candid with your thoughts and your memories, it kind of like, man, it kind of brings it all back for you. So it was good to get a chance to reflect in that way.
That is next Tuesday on Fuel TV. We appreciate the time, Rashad. We're looking forward to that. Keep up the great work. Good job with the show you're filming out there, and happy to hear it's not on Skinamax.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it, man. I'll see you soon.
There he is. Sugar Rashad Evans, one of the top contenders at 205 pounds, joining us via the magic of his iPhone Skype. And yeah, just to remind you, November 27th, that is not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. It is called Rashad Evans Fighter's Cut. And it's him sort of looking back at two monumental fights for his career, the Chuck Liddell fight, the Forrest Griffin fight, and he is sort of giving you sort of, like a Mystery Science Theater type of thing where the guy kind of watches it with you and comments on it. Well, it's that kind of deal. And they'll be doing more of these in the future, I'm told. And the first one is next Tuesday, November 27th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific on Fuel TV. And speaking of which, end of November, Fuel TV is going to the Black Zillion camp, which is, of course, the home of Rashad Evans. So a lot of good coverage coming as far as Rashad Evans and the Black Zillions are concerned on Fuel TV in the coming weeks. And we appreciate the good people at Roots of Fight for hooking us up with Rashad as he continues his Movember campaign this month, the 11th month of the year. And our own New York Rick is doing that as well. With Roots of Fight, right? You're part of the Roots of Fight. No, you're part of MMA Fighting team, right?
I'm on the MMA Fighting team. I'm actually the captain.
Dang. How are we doing?
It's part of the Roots of Fight network.
How are we doing?
We've got a lot of great members, people sending me pictures, and we've got a few donations, but we could always use more.
Yeah, it's
a great cause.
It is a very good cause, and I hope everyone checks it out, Movember.com. You can search for Rashad, MMA Fighting, Eric Jackman, and anyone else. A lot of celebrities a part of it. Rashad looking like a young, or maybe an old Apollo Creed. He actually looked older. I don't know, something about the mustache and the hair. Great call there from one of our friends online telling us that Rashad looks like Apollo Creed. I actually beat this guy in the predictions. We did one friend of mine who was working at the event. We were doing our own predictions on Saturday, UFC 154, betting all the fights, just friendly, who I think will win, who he thinks will win. I beat him pretty bad, pretty bad. I should be doing Rick's picks.
That'd be nice. We could pick versus each other.
Yeah. Let's see you try to go above 500 for one event, and then I'll challenge you. I'm not gonna.
Touche.
Yes.